Thanks for taking the time to view our demo of Eternal Data. We're very proud of Eternal Data. We've spent about the last 18 months working on it, and it's been designed in conjunction with funeral home directors and staff. As such, we've done our best to make it practical, efficient, and easy to use. I'll take a few moments here to give you a general overview of Eternal Data. There are other videos on this site that get more specific to each module, but this I'll just make a quick overview. Let's start with the Deceased module. The Deceased module is the first module to pop up when you open Eternal Data. And as you can see, it's the place where you store all of your general contact information regarding the deceased, including name, address, death information, religious background, obituaries, and all the associated contacts are also stored here. In addition, the forms that you can create from the Deceased database are extremely easy to use and a big time saver. The next module in order is the Funerals database, and this, as you might imagine, is where you store information regarding the funeral services, prayer services, visitations, and so on. It's also the place where you can store donation information and condolences, and some of that is linked to your website for easy use by your patrons and donors. The Invoices module is the place where you might imagine you make up invoices, and it contains general information that you'd see on any invoice, such as sales date, employee information, and so on, purchaser and deceased information. The line items are divided up in an intelligent fashion so that you can choose pre-made packages that you store elsewhere in the database, and I'll get to that in a minute. But other services, contract services, products, disbursements, they can all be divided up so that it's easy for you to track the type of information that you store on your invoice. And of course, like any good invoice module, you can store payment information here as well. Next in line is the Products database, and I alluded to this a moment ago. You can actually make up packages here with different products for use in the Invoice module and the Pre-Need module. The products themselves give you vendor, manufacturer, category information. You can store them by location. This is a multi-location database, so you can have information on stock in multiple locations. And it'll show you normal stock levels, what you need to order based on those, and of course you can store your order information here. You can get lists of all your orders and received, and basically track all of your inventory right here in the Eternal Database software. Next, we'll look at the Pre-Need database. Pre-Needs are designed very much like invoices in that they store product information and services that you make for your pre-need customers. In addition to that, you can store the payment information for those separately as trusted and insurance type funds. You can track death and cancellation information here as well as refund amounts and so on. And if you've got old documents, which you probably do, you can store those as PDFs in the pre-need area so that you can track all of your pre-need information in one spot. That gives you a quick overview of the database. One last thing, you can also store all of your calendar information right in Eternal Data. You don't have to have a different calendar program to do that. In fact, all of this calendar information that you see here has flowed in directly from the Funerals database, the Funerals module that is. All of the visitation, funeral, disposition information has been flowed directly to the calendar. And that calendar also links to iCal for easy use with your mobile devices. Thanks again for taking the time to check out our overview of Eternal Data today. I'd be happy to answer some more questions. Please use the Contact Us area of the website and send me an email anytime, or check out the other videos that are right here on this website. Thanks again.